Ons is vanmôre met 'n redelike spesiale gas. Wel, twee gaste. Ons praat met Mann eerstens en ook met 'n ene Maximus. Nou, Singularity South Africa se hoof Mann kuier vanmôre by ons. Ons praat 'n bietjie oor robotte. Ons praat oor kunsmatige intelligensie, hoe tegnologie ons toekoms bou en nou alreeds besig is om in ons alledaagse lewe deel te neem. En ons gesels bietjie ook oor Maximus wat hier staan. Dus is 'n olifant in die kamer. Ons praat oor hom en hier is hy. Good morning, Mick.
Good morning, Pierre.
Lovely having you in the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Both
Great
of
to be
you
with you. Hi, Jennifer.
in the studio. But just so the people know, Maximus is standing here and has only walked in on his own.
Yes, Maximus is a humanoid robot from Unitary Robotics out of China, and he's an incredible piece of machinery.
Wow.
My goodness, let's
Hello,
start.
everyone. My name is Maximus from Singularity South Africa.
Wow.
They gave me a voice, and frankly, I had my heart set on sounding like Barry White, but apparently the software license was just too expensive. So you're stuck with me as I am.
Okay.
He's a
What
bit
you
of a
see is a
joker.
humanoid with 23 joints and 400 sensor readings per second, making thousands of micro adjustments just to stand here and talk to you.
Wow. The interesting thing is he's standing on the edge of the carpet there, so I could just imagine him bobbing back and forth and just having to adjust to just standing up straight.
He's got amazing flexibility and balance, and if he'll do a bit of a dance for us later.
Oh, can't
lekker.
wait.
But let's talk about robots in our lives today. I mean,
Yes.
robots are already part of our everyday life, eh?
Absolutely. So I think robots have been part of our lives for many, many years, but now with the coming online of humanoid robots, we're going to see a massive change in the way humanity operates, because now as AI is being embodied and imbued by physical hardware, it's really changing the way it's going to change the way we work, the way we shop, the way we inspect, the way we create secure environments, the way we entertain. It's going to really augment humanity, these robots.
Why do the humanoid robots look so similar to human beings?
Well, if you think about humans, we are general purpose machines in a way. We can do so many different things. So that's why this humanoid form allows these robots to be more general purpose, not specifically focusing on one task. They can do many tasks. So Maximus can do a variety of things. It can, I don't know if you've seen recently, some of these robots are actually folding your laundry.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering about. We are actually asking the question on Facebook to the viewers this morning. If you had a robot doing your everyday chores, what would you have them do? And then we get to a point, when will humanoid robots like these, which is making the AI element of visually more associative, we can actually associate with this, looking like a human being, which has always been with us, but the association with AI is now coming into your house, and it can potentially do a job that someone else is doing, that a human is doing. Will it in effect go further and take jobs from people?
Well, I think it's going to do a lot
I am not here to replace people.
Let's hear it from
I
Maximus.
am here to replace the tasks that are dangerous, repetitive, or physically punishing.
Okay.
Whether it's inspecting data centers at 3 a.m., detecting gas leaks, or navigating messy, non-linear logistics environments where a box has fallen off a pallet, I don't get tired, and I don't get hurt.
So you see, so it's for jobs that humans don't want to do, that we shouldn't have to do.
Yeah.
Would be the initial parts that Maximus is going to focus on.
Wow.
Maximus, as he is standing here today, what is his capabilities and where would you like it to go?
So I think, at the moment it's quite dexterous. It can do a variety of walk upstairs, and he can move around, like you heard, at factories. So it could be done for inspections, for security, for hosting or concierge services.
Wow.
But we're going to see in the next 2 to 3 years, at Singularity, we talk about this exponential growth and hitting this knee of the curve, this hockey stick type growth, where we're going to have this explosion of new features and functions that the robots will be able to do. So in the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to see robotics coming online in many, many different areas of our lives.
Wow.
No. What do you say to people who say we don't trust robots?
I say to people, That's, anything you don't know about or anything that you have a lack of education about, you shouldn't trust. You should get educated.
Yeah.
You should start learning about how they work, what's the benefits, what are the risks, because there are always risks in any type of technology, just like fire. We use fire to, warm our homes or to burn down things. So you really have to understand the technology, you have to educate yourself, and then embrace it, because it's coming. It's the tsunami, this wave that's coming, that we're ultimately bettering humanity and creating an abundant future that we all want to live in. And that's what we teach at Singularity University, is how do we create an abundant future we all want to live in. So by embracing these technologies, it allows us to utilize what's possible and what's coming next. Like with AI, I'm sure you guys use AI quite often.
But then the big question, we don't have time to go through all of the big AI questions this morning, but just briefly, people are scared of the superintelligence or hyperintelligence in AI. People are scared of those things controlling humans eventually. And do you think that is also an element when people look at a humanoid robot that sort of is in the back of their head like, ooh, wat gaan die ding aan my doen?
Yeah, look, I think there's always going to be that fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
And Ray Kurzweil, who's one of the founders of Singularity, predicted by 2029 we'll be able to reverse engineer the human brain and the computer becomes as smart as a human. He predicted this 30 years ago, by the way.
Wow.
And he's got by 2045 we'll be able to reverse engineer the entire human race, 9-10 billion people, and there's going to be a merging between man and machine.
What?
So yeah, that's called the technological singularity. So, but he predicts an abundant, glorious future thanks to these technologies. So he's he's got a very optimistic take on what's coming. And if you think about where we are now, we're in 2026. Some people will say we've already reached AGI, artificial general intelligence, and Ray predicted by 2029. But by 2029, we should have a general consensus that everyone agrees we have human-level intelligence in robots and in artificial intelligence.
Sure.
Do you think the younger generation is more open to this? They're growing up with a lot more technology in their lives, almost constantly and consistently. Do you think they embrace it more easily?
Absolutely. If you think about the youth, they're growing up as native. This is normal for them. You know what that saying was, if you grow up, if you grow up with the technology when you're born, it's native and it's totally normal. Yeah. If you're about 40 years old or 30 years old, even or older, it's crazy. It seems like it shouldn't be around in the world. Yes. So I think the kids are growing up with these technologies as being AI first, being native, digitally native people. So they totally embrace it. It's totally normal for them.
For kids, they'll look back to Maximus standing here in 5 years' time and think, how basic was that?
Exactly.
But it's anything but basic. Just his hands, his ability, the dexterous hand movements and the sensors are immense.
Absolutely. Maximus, do you want to blow us a bit of a kiss? Show some love to the audience.
He wants money for it first.
Also a bit of a cash.
There we go.
Yes.
Thank you very much, man.
Hello? Would you like to hear a joke?
That's exactly what I wanted to
tried
ask.
syncing my internal clock with a microwave earlier. We had a brief connection, but things warmed up way too fast.
That's very clever.
I love that. That's exactly what I wanted to know.
He can also braai. He's going to be at the braai, Maximus.
He can braai.
Yeah.
That is impressive. But I also heard Maximus
I can flip a steak with 99.9% precision. But if I stand too close to the coals, my thermal sensors trigger a full existential crisis.
Oh, well, most of us have burned at a braai at some stage, yeah.
Did I hear right that Maximus can dance?
He can dance, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, and does he have some good moves?
He does have some good moves. And at the Singularity South Africa Summit,
yes,
in collaboration with Old Mutual in October, he's going to be doing a really exciting dance that's coming. Not alone, with a bit of a group.
Oh, group.
Yes.
So Maximus is not the only one of his kind in the future in South Africa.
Yes, he's actually his counterpart, his female wife is on her way to South Africa at the moment.
Oh.
It's fascinating that we're actually him and her. We're giving a sex to a robot, which is amazing. We are past the point of calling it.
Absolutely. It's, you know, if you think about culture and values and, you know, the way we have traditions, all of these things are going to be brought into this new digital sphere.
Wow.
That's fascinating.
The summit that's coming up, can people attend?
Yes, so the Singularity South Africa Summit's coming up on the 21st and 22nd of October in Sandton at the Sandton Convention Center. And we're going to host over 40 international and local global thought leaders focusing on artificial intelligence, robotics, 3D printing, biotechnology, longevity. How do you live a much longer life with a healthier health span?
Yeah.
So that as we get old, we actually are feeling like we are still 20. You know, that's what's coming. So we focus on how do we educate, empower, and inspire leaders and future leaders to embrace these technologies to create an abundant future we all want to live in.
Mick, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for bringing Maximus and showing him to us. Good luck with the summit.
Oh, he wants to get down.
Cop it flow, man. Cop it flow. He's got the moves.
Love it. Oh, wow.
I'm taken aback by the fact that he's actually balancing and doing this all by himself. Well, daai keer dit. Maximus. Daar's 'n bietjie van 'n move of twee, né? Jennifer, jy kan leer by hom.
You're going to learn the dance. You're going to come with us to the summit and dance.
See you there. Dis dan Maximus die dansende robot. Ja, ronde applaus. As ons terugkom net na die weer, is dit tyd vir die nuus. Wel, dis 'n tyd vir die nuus en die weer.